You have so many things you
Look
can
how
go
they
through.
just blend in. I mean, it's
This is my point. This is why I want to hit on this. I mean, especially if we're going to start adding experiences, services, all these other things we're talking about, how important it is to stand out in these things. I mean, what's the deal here, man? Be honest with me. How do I do it?
Yeah. Well, you mentioned it's a pattern interrupt, right? I've got to be different. The best way to do it is to be different. But I can't be different in this for the sake of being like, think about like when you're scrolling online, and we all know like clickbait is, right? It's like, okay, I can't have like clickbait when I'm trying to be different. Like clickbait is a way to be kind of shocking, controversial, different, and kind of stop the scroll that way. I can't do that. I've got to still do it in a way that is congruent with what I'm trying to offer and do. Well, what we have is a whole bunch of really, really good homes that we're always competing against. And when you scroll through, even though they're all really, really nice homes, like you're on their popular, the most popular homes that Airbnb has to offer, they just all look very similar.
I mean, that's so interesting. That I mean, just looking at this one bar right here.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had a pattern interrupt, that seems like you would just.
It just doesn't. It just doesn't exist in our world. This is marketing 101. This is not us making this stuff up. We're saying, hey, listen, we're going outside of kind of a mom and pop investor business. And I say mom and pop, not because it's not, I mean, we are definitely in the time of the professional host. This is a mainstream asset at this stage. You just don't have a lot of institutional investors in it. And so that's why I call it mom and pop. But that being said, a lot of the mom and pop businesses they're focusing on what they think is the business they're in, which is homes. And they try to show homes, and they try to show the features of the home and all this different stuff. What we have to do is show the experience. But before I can even get a chance to show the experience, I've got to have some sort of a pattern interrupt. Think about it with colors. Think about it with being different, right? And so it's like colors evoke a lot of emotion. And so depending on the color, you can get somebody to stop a pattern interrupt, right? And I've got to look and say, okay, like we did in our workshop, right? It's like, hey, listen, I'm in Florida, and Anthony had a home that was they had all pools, right? So there's just blue, 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 blue. You had some greens with the palm trees, but it's blue and green all up and down that feed.
Right.
Wasn't even showing me the outside of the house. It was just pools, right? And I said, okay, what can I do? What's a contrasting color to blue? And we said orange. We said, okay, great. Orange is a great one. And he happened to have this very good sunset scene that was in a bedroom. Yeah. Totally different than people would think about putting on there. And we put that on there, and it's a massive pattern interrupt when you're scrolling through. But then they stop, they hit on it, and I'm still showing the beautiful pool and everything else. I'm going to show you the entire experience that somebody's going to have, and I have to build out that experience, and I have to articulate it really well. But it starts with stopping the scroll, and stopping the scroll nowadays is really hard. And the way you do it is something has to be like it has to be feel like it doesn't fit there, right?
Interesting. Yeah.
But it's even harder when you're not trying to do it in a clickbaity way or something that like we can all go throw something that doesn't belong. It's like, all these things belong. What doesn't belong? There's like a kid song that says that or something.
I know. I see where that doesn't just fit right. It doesn't go with your.
You can't just put something in there with zero intention, right? And so, but we design specifically around that. So it starts with how we're setting up this design, knowing that we have to do that, and so whatever I put there is going to be very applicable to the overall story and experience.